Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there was a giant hamster named Herbert. Herbert lived in a giant hamster wheel, which was located in a giant hamster cage, which was located in a giant hamster house. Herbert was a very absurd hamster, and he liked to do absurd things, like running on his wheel while wearing a tiny top hat and monocle. One day, Herbert decided that he was tired of living in his hamster house, and he wanted to go on an adventure. So, he packed a tiny suitcase full of seeds and set off into the great unknown. As Herbert wandered through the forest, he came across a talking mushroom, who told him that the only way to reach the land of fluffy clouds and endless sunflower fields was to cross the river of Jello. Herbert was skeptical, but the mushroom insisted that it was the only way. So, Herbert waded into the river of Jello, which was made of bright pink strawberry flavor. It was slimy and slippery, and Herbert had to hold onto a giant lollipop to keep from slipping under the surface. Eventually, he made it across to the other side, where he was greeted by a group of singing unicorns. The unicorns welcomed Herbert to their land and invited him to stay for as long as he liked. Herbert was overjoyed and decided to build a little hamster house in the land of fluffy clouds. He spent the rest of his days running on his wheel, wearing his top hat and monocle, and eating sunflower seeds with the unicorns. And they all lived happily ever after.